joining me today is Umesh, Project Manager at TalenTeam.
Hi, Eisvina. Thanks for having me.
Implementation of performance management has historically been a headache for most leaders and a pain for employees as well. What are some of the best practices to incorporating continuous performance management?
Firstly, you want to really differentiate between yearly goal setting and performance appraisals and continuous performance. Are you going to be using one of them or are you going to be using both? So many organisations are moving away from the annual goal setting due to the changing nature of the way organisations operate and measure performance, as well as recognising that goals will change during the year. So organisations really need to set achievable goals for their employees, ideally using the SMART method, so that's specific, measurable, achievable, realistic and time frame based. Ideally linking these to the business goals. A key point in the title is continuous. Performance management, however you do it, should be done on a regular and continuous basis.
There has never been a better time to implement this process for organizations looking to come out of the pandemic stronger. What are your tips in choosing the right performance management solution?
Firstly, the most important thing really is to define what your performance process looks like. Is it annual, a biannual process? Is it continuous process, or is it a blend? Once you've done that, it's really to gather your requirements, understand what you're looking for in terms of a process, what you're looking for with the expectations for the system, how you expect it to interact with your employees and your leadership team as well. Even what metrics you want to pull from that as well. Okay. Be clear about what you want the solution to do. Is it to capture goals and achievements, or will it drive year-end ratings that are linked to performance-related pay as well? So that's another key aspect.
What are some of the business benefits and also business outcomes of regular check-ins?
There are many benefits to having a process that's well defined and implemented. So first of all, your employees feel valued, which is probably the most important thing in my opinion. They get real-time feedback, so they have the opportunity to make corrections during their progress throughout the year. If they're not hitting targets, or even if they're excelling in certain areas, they can continue to do that, and they're also recognised for that, which is also important. We also ensure that employees are progressing with their goals. If they need amending because they cannot be achieved, or there are potentially blockers to that, the leadership can help to remove those blockers and support those employees. Again, making employees feel valued and making sure those employees are contributing to the success of the organisation. The other thing that obviously you're doing during this process is recording any achievements that are not necessarily captured as part of a more formal process, or even things that are not in their job description, and these can also be recognised in a timely manner. I think we all do activities in our day-to-day jobs that are not part of our job description that can be recognised but are not often done or not often recognised when you get to the end of the year, because they're often forgotten about if you're looking at a period of 12 months. So it's ensuring that those things can be captured. And finally, it really promotes an engaging environment where leaders can get feedback as well, again contributing to the growth and success of an organisation.